Wow. I'm surprised at how many fish we're seeing. Or is that the same one?
There's a red creature at the very top right.
Yeah, that was a shrimp.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a fish in our Argus cam too, or the Atalanta cam.
Oh, that's
Oh,
another.
look at that.
That might have been a
Oh.
Oh,
tripod.
it's tripod,
Yeah, another hypnoptid. But again, different from that first one we saw.
Hey, is that one
they're
of
so
those?
awkward when they swim.
Oh, okay, I thought it was the one that you remember you're telling me about the one that swims upright or faces.
No, yeah.
That's not it.
But you can see all those little tripod fins. That's cool.
Cool.
Zoom in, please.
Oh, that's a seapen.
Yeah, another seapen. Yeah.
That's pretty.
Looks like there's a little bit of current, but
Yeah.
not a ton.
Okay, well, come on.
There's that, what did you call it, detritus again on the bottom?
Yep.
Oh, that's really neat. Okay.
Cucumber. Do you want me to see if I can grab a rock in this
Yeah,
area?
that'd be great. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
all these things look they're pretty close to being in place. You know,
Is that a sea slug?
It's a cucumber, yeah.
Cucumber?
It's that same one that we've been seeing a lot of at these depths.
Yeah.
They seem pretty dominant.
Right? And you got a few of those.
Yeah,
huh,
I have a
for
lot of
samples?
these.
That's what I was thinking.
Do you think any of these are loose, Rob?
I don't know.
Those look pretty
pretty.
solid there. Maybe I'll...
It looks like maybe a couple over there.
Maybe over there, yeah.
Yep. I don't know if you get any of those in there. Might be loose or.
Okay.
They even look like they might be.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Cemented.
yeah. You can go through and just knock some around. Let's see what might be gettable. Yeah, this one actually looks like.
Yeah, that one looks like it.
If it's not too big. That's perched a little higher. Yeah, it's not too big. Yeah, it's gonna. It looks like it wanted to go.
Oh,
These are
wow.
all pretty hard.
Yeah, there was one over here near the arm that looked like it's a little farther over. Yeah, is that this one? Where'd it go? Yeah, is that loose?
Reach that one.
I guess not.
No, that's
Okay,
Coming up to a 20-meter delta, and there's some.
okay. I'm gonna jump up and catch up here.
roger that. Sounds good. I like this rock though. That's really interesting. It's kind of standing up.
Huh.
Yeah, of course that one's going to be a gettable one.
What?
It looks like that one is very gettable right there.
Mm.
A little big though.
No more boulders.
No huge rocks.
We have like no more room for them in the
Okay,
wet
I'm gonna do a
lab.
little
They're taking
catching
over
up
the
here.
We're gonna
lab.
start keeping them in your
Look for
cabin.
another spot, hopefully.
Oh, I could do that.
You could sleep with them.
But it's also I don't have to sleep with the fishes.
No sleeping with fishies. Oh, so Rob, do we ever find crystals or gemstones down here?
I mean, there are crystals in the rocks, but probably not the way the person
type
asking
that
the
we're
question
thinking
are. I
of,
mean,
yeah.
there are mineral crystals, but they're not really any of.
Would you find those kinds of things on land in more
Yeah, probably more in
rock
land sort of
formations on
situations.
land?
Mm. Big sponge over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really steep.
It is steep, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you could ski down this.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
for sure.
Oh,
Does this look like a better rock area?
yeah, but he's moving up just to
Oh, okay.
I'll yeah, I can
Catch up
try
to
and get ahead,
Athalot.
and then we'll
You
try
gotta
again.
catch up. Yeah, yeah.
Little sponge
Another
there.
sponge.
Okay, I'll try maybe in this area.
great. Whatever you can get.
Yeah, I don't know, they all look pretty, like,
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what's loose there. Maybe over here?
Looks so solid.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna be. I don't know, any thoughts, Rob?
Pardon?
Any thoughts on what you think might be loose there?
Yeah. Is this one down here loose? I mean, maybe too far now.
Maybe. There might be some in that little gap there.
That one may be.
Yeah, okay. Try that.
Or there's even one down here that may work too.
Maybe can we slow down to 0.2 knots?
Yeah. Bridge nav. Can we decrease speed to 0.2 knots? Thank you.
My goodness.
Oh,
Yeah, perfect. That's the one.
nice.
Yeah, that looks good. Swing her around. A little alteration on the bottom, but I think that'll do.
Okay.
That,
Yep.
oh. Starboard?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop up and so I don't get too tugged on here. And you're going up the slope, so. Okay, yeah, we'll get ready to do starboard. Get the cameras set up and the salvo going.
You want the salvo now?
Yep. Let's hit it again. Open the drawer.
We got one.
Do we normally have the deck? I don't think we normally have the deck on the sample.
The salvos are acting
Yay.
funny. It's
Okay, that was,
like they stop halfway
D.
through or something. It's weird.
All right, and then a sample 115.
Okay, close the drawer.
So Rob, somebody wants to know if you
That's
ever
all.
do live chats with super fans.
I'm more than happy to.
Of course.
Did you plant someone to ask that?
No.
So we do have a pilot question coming in. We're currently finishing collecting the sample, so I'm going to give it just a second before I go ahead and ask this question. Once we're done with our sample collection, we'll get it going again.
Oh,
Wow,
wow.
what is that?
It's a tall crinoid.
Wow, pretty. Looks
Zoom
like
in,
a
please.
flower,
It's bright yellow. It's pretty
right?
cool.
It's a really nice yellow.
Surprised that's our first crinoid.
Yeah,
Right?
this has been an interesting assortment so far.
Yeah.
A few sea pens, a lot of fish.
Right. Which is new.
Goniasterida.
I guess, yeah, it's a lot sandier.
Mm-hmm. So pilots, why does Argus or Atalanta, in this case, sway so much compared to Hercules?
Well, in air, actually Hercules weighs more, but in water, Hercules is buoyant because of the big foam pack. That big yellow block on top is flotation.
Mm-hmm.
And we want that because we want to be able to, essentially when you fly Hercules, you want to be slightly positively buoyant, so you're not banging off the bottom,
Okay.
and you can try and get near the bottom and be stable. Whereas Atalanta is considered like a depressor weight or a sled vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And so its really primary purpose is to hold the steel armored cable that comes from the ship down and follow the ship. So it's always like a pendulum, it's always swinging towards the ship.
I see.
And that extra weight on the end of the line, so to speak, helps to act as that pendulum. And then, of course, we instrument Atalanta, so put cameras on it, sonars and lights and things so that we can get our nice eye in the sky. We can watch Hercules working. We can use the sonars for looking for obstacles. So, yeah, they serve two different purposes,
Cool.
but work in tandem all the time.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah.
Is it right to think of Atalanta as like the shock absorber for Hercules?
A little bit, yeah. So what it does is it really decouples the movement of the ship and the ocean waves from Hercules. So that's why you can see Atalanta that's going up and down
Okay.
with the waves, with the movement of the ship, because they're tied together. And then we put that soft tether in between. And we keep a relative distance so Atalanta doesn't tug on Hercules, and that's why her can be stable. I can be sitting here looking at stable video and sitting on the seafloor without getting pulled by the ship.
Get all the good shots.
That's right.
I don't know, the Atalanta cam is pretty cool.
It's
sometimes.
awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good shots.
What's it?
It's a dark patch
Dark
there.
thing, yeah.
Oh,
Is that one of our
Looking at the same
slurpy
thing there.
Great
anemones?
minds think alike.
Oh,
Good
maybe.
spot.
Zoom in, please.
I don't see the
No, it doesn't
tentacles.
look.
right? Or maybe they're just really short. Is that a cucumber?
No, it's not a cucumber. It's just a dark patch of the rock?
I don't know. That's
Huh.
It is a,
What?
looks like something was there.
Oh, maybe like
Oh,
a
yeah, it
sponge
could
or
be
something?
It's
like a
so
spot
odd.
from an
It's like
anemone or
slimy.
something. Yeah, it's really weird.
Right?
Oh, maybe it's when those anemones took off and swam away.
Yeah.
That was its
Oh.
base.
And that's the base.
Maybe.
Because it's all about
It's
that.
very
Yes.
odd.
About the base. No
It's very
treble.
interesting.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
recall
weird.
ever seeing
That's
anything like
weird.
that before.
So that's a very weird thing that we've seen in the deep ocean.
There you go. That one's strange.
I would
Yeah,
call that
that's-
strange.
I would call that strange.
Okay.
That's a strange one.
I think we saw that exactly the same time. I'm like,
It's like a void in just a hole.
Yeah,
fun.
you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, let's look at
Oh,
the sponge.
hey.
Cool. Yeah, and it looks like
Upside down.
I may have misled the person asking if we do live chats. I mean, we are able to do web interactions, but we can't do live chats while we're on watch to do these
We'll
individuals.
zoom in, please.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how we'd be able to talk to someone. Do you know?
Not really during the watches. It would be more if you were wanting to do something like a ship to shore exchange. That would probably be the best way to do some sort of live chat while we're on ship. But I think outside of that, especially during our watch, this would be the best way that we can communicate with folks.
Maybe Megan could
type
set
in the
up some
chat
sort
and
of
ask a question, and we'll talk.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah.
That's sort of the best way to do it.
Here's your live chat.
Okay, well, come wide, please. Yeah, that is the live chat.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like a weird dorsal in the back.
Where did that, where?
Like on that sponge. It's just like the way it's made.
Oh, I missed that.
Maybe you just need an extra structure there. Speak.
Yeah. Osco is saying that little odd patch is a biotrace. So something was there,
Oh, okay.
like we were thinking.
But what? That was the Twilight Zone.
It was big, though, right? Like, it was
You've
quite
now
large.
entered.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again.
And there was no sign of whatever was there. Like, it wasn't falling over or anything.
Anywhere
so it was
else.
I'm thinking anemone. I think it's
Yeah?
something
I
that
was
could
thinking
take off.
Aliens.
was jumping in enemies.
Right, because if it was a sponge, they commonly would just fall over with
Right,
the
we
rock,
would see
right?
it next to it, but
Yeah.
This is going Tales to the Unexplained.
Yeah. It was,
or it was an alien.
there's only one, so it wasn't Bigfoot.
Or was
You're
Bigfoot
determined to
hopping
find
on one
Could-
leg.
yeah.
Bigfoot down
The one-legged Bigfoot.
Oh, what's that
water's
on
gross.
the sediment? Never mind. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was
I think it might have been nothing. Ooh, wow. Let's take a look at this.
It's big.
Oh,
Oh, zoom in, please.
wow.
Look like a
Is that
Spider-Man
a
logo.
huge, large crinoid again?
I think
An
so,
enemy
yeah.
in the background.
Oh, and there's an anemone in the
Oh,
background.
is that? No,
That's-
that's not the
that's the
anemone.
jumper.
No. Oh, that's
in the
Is that a
background
crine
here?
or a brittle star? Or
Those
not.
arms
It's not a
look
brittle
fresh.
star because it doesn't have the 5.
oh yeah, true.
It's huge.
Never seen this.
It's a
We have officially
Bris-
stumped
bris-
her.
To
A
see.
brisingid.
Brisigingid.
Brisingid.
Can't say that word.
I think brisingid.
Good.
Yes.
Yes,
brisingid.
brisingid,
I thought
okay.
brisingid
Nailed it
meant.
there, yeah.
Some of those arms look fresh.
Yeah, they're
Right?
shorter.
Like they
looks-
grew
brittle
back.
star.
It's also
Mhm.
like a letter color.
Wow, it's quite pretty. So we wouldn't, would this, is this, it's an echinoderm.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to
Definitely
say
an
echinoderm.
Nice one.
So it's actually a type of sea star.
Okay. All right, it is a type of sea star then, okay.
Cucumber.
Can we look at this?
That looks
Yeah.
like.
I think it's a cucumber.
Yeah, cucumber.
Yeah, it is. It's very clear.
Oh, uh-oh, it's sliding
Man,
downhill.
Those things just
Oh,
like,
boy, it's outta
I am
here.
So far
It's
from
skiing.
that thing. I don't know how I am disturbing you. You're so light.
I mean, you are a ginormous machine compared to it.
Oh, I know, but just hang on, it's stronger.
But as far as it should know,
We'll zoom in, please.
it doesn't exist. It should not exist.
Whoa.
It's a... Oh, I think that's a peniagony.
That is so weird.
It's a, they call it like the tulip
Pulled. Getting pulled.
form.
Huh.
Too much delta.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep the swells are pretty big.
What's your altitude?
It's like jumping. It's like inconsistent. It's not going from like 20 to 90.
Can you zoom wide, please? Sorry. About 22, I would say.
Interesting.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
What is that? Oh, sorry. I need my glasses. I thought it was something totally different.
A little fissure in the rocks here we're following along.
Okay, so I have a question here for our navigator. Emma, when you're ready.
Go for it.
How do you determine your path for each dive? Also, what's the difference between a waypoint and a setting?
And a setting?
Travel.
Well, I don't personally determine where we, our overarching plan for each dive.
It's like a little
Other people in
something.
the nav department do that. So they basically work with the scientists and
Okay.
they find a piece of a place that we've charted and mapped. And normally that is like a ridge up to some interesting feature.
Okay.
And then they set waypoints on it to find the best place to go up the
Zoom in,
ridge.
please.
And you have to be careful because these ROVs can go downslope, but it's not as easy and you don't get as much time and good photos. So you want to make sure you're always going upslope.
Okay.
And just prioritizing what kind of features the scientists want to see as you go up. And then once we've done that and we're diving, then I have a few waypoints.
Yeah, come wide, please.
And I just take us around the waypoints, and sometimes we skip them. This group tends to skip even waypoints we found. And yeah,
Okay.
just based on what the scientists and ROV pilots want to do.
Actually, Emma, do you want to zoom out? I mean, can we
Thank
put
you, Emma.
the chart up again? And Emma, do you want to describe or talk about the chart you were using and maybe point out some of the waypoints and some of the contours that people are seeing here?
Yeah, sure. So our depth, you can see, it goes from a deep blue at 6,000
Let's
feet
look
up
at
to
this
this
too.
lighter color. And there's two different contour lines on here, and the larger ones out to the sides, away from the center of where we are 100 meters change in depth, and that's where you see each line. But then as we get closer to
Zoom in,
where
please.
we're going, we put more detailed contours in, and they are 10 meters apart in depth.
Okay.
And as you can see, we have this kind of winding path up this ridge, and we are going to go to the flat part on top. And different parts of the seamount can give cool different things. Like, we've been seeing a lot of cool corals on the top of the flat parts, but more interesting features geologically down here as we go up. So yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank
zoom
you.
in. Come wide, please.
And so what are those different characters that you see on your screen now in that chart?
What'd you say?
Well, you see a couple of different things.
Yeah, so our boat is this little green shape, and it's actually pointed in the direction that we are facing, so the vessel is traveling backwards right now, and it's pointed in that direction because that's where the majority of the wind, waves, and current is coming from. And it helps it hold position to exactly where we need it to be.
Zoom in, please.
And then I'm zooming in here, and you can see where Hercules and Atalanta are.
Cool.
And you can see their paths as they go down. And we have another screen that shows it in some better detail up close. But this is a good overview look. And you can see these contour lines. And we are going uphill to them right now.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, cool.
Go come wide, please.
And then you can also see where the ship has been, and we've been going in a very straight line at 225.
Okay.
It's black line.
And what's that long point on the Hercules thing on that chart?
This?
Yeah,
This
the
is
shape.
where, yeah.
That's Herc's heading.
Yeah, this is Herc's heading, and Atalanta is this different looking square one. And we have a 30-meter radius around Atalanta because that's how long the tether is, although it doesn't account for different changes in depth between Hercules and Atalanta. And you might be confused why there's two little spots for Hercules right here. And that is because we have two different systems for determining where Hercules is in the water. And sometimes they get offset, and then we just put them back together if they get offset.
Great. That's great. That's really interesting. Thank you.
Are these faults? These kind of cracks?
No, I think they're just, you know, where the sheet flows have broken away. I mean, after a while they get so, I want to say rusted or corroded or weathered that they get weak and they kind of fall and slough off, drop down the hillside. I mean, the general slopes in these regions, I think it's a little steeper. It's probably about 30 to 35 degrees, but the average slope out of seamount is about 20 to 25 degrees.
Yeah, this is steep.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm surprised that with how steep it is, there's this much sediment. That it doesn't just slide downhill.
Yeah, it looks basically like a wall.
Yeah, it's very steep.
Yeah, wow.
Stay this way for a while, too.
What an anemone.
Oh, wow. Let's look at the anemone.
Yeah. Anemone.
Every time. I think about that.
Oh yeah, there's a...
Another crinoid?
Can you zoom in, please? Yes. I think there's an enemy on top of that one, too.
That looks like a anemone that's colonized an old stalk of something.
Oh.
Is that the Venus one?
Is that yeah, I was just going to ask that.
Yeah.
It's an enemy disguised as a crinoid.
And there's something on top.
Oh, it looks like the end of the stalk. Oh.
There's a crinoid on the
something on the back.
Yeah, there's a crinoid on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Or is that a tube worm? No.
Looks like a
And what's that other one?
Oh, there's a
crinoid.
crinoid on a crinoid. That's kind of cute.
Oh, how cute.
What's that thing right there? That
is that a tube worm? There's a
It
lot
is a
going on
hard-
There's
there.
a lot going on this thing.
That's so
Come wide,
cool.
please.
Yeah, I think there was some tube worms on there as well.
Very cool.
It's just
So I have a
hard
question for Yvonne. How big is Johnston's Atoll?
The atoll itself, above the water, the surface area is 4 islands, and it's collectively almost 700 acres, so just around 690 plus acres. Yeah, it's we are approximately just over 100 miles from Johnston right now, right? I think.
Yeah, just over 100.
So we're pretty close to Johnston's right now? Oh, yeah.
Can we zoom in, please?
There's another cucumber.
Yeah. Very
and
nice.
a fish.
Where's the
Oh,
fish?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's distracted.
That
And
cucumber looks like
coral,
out of place.
cucumber, fish,
It looks like what?
coral.
Like it's out of place. Like
Yeah.
it's photoshopped in.
It does.
Oh, there's a little bamboo.
And there's like a bamboo
Yeah.
curl
Oh,
right in front
yeah.
of it.
Yeah. Let's
come
look
on,
at the
please.
fish if we can. I don't know where it
Fish.
went.
Oh,
Oh, there it
there.
is.
Like someone just smudged it into the foreground.
Yeah.
Oh, he's running away. Zoom in, please.
Typical fish behavior.
They always turn your back on you.
Can't be trusted.
Looks like another
Get outta here.
Hypnoptid.
Oh,
So,
what is that?
That's
Another
a
fish.
different fish.
I was just going to
Big
ask.
fish.
Looks
That-
like some sort of
That looks
underwater
It's
That
hard
looks
to
super
creature.
different. Herbal?
We
Now
need
it
the-
looks
that
like
one.
it
I
was.
think
Pork?
is a
Come on,
cusky.
please. I think I needed the porch light to see that. It's like right
Hey.
inside the ROV. Oh,
There's a sea
and
star.
Let's go.
star.
Wow, there's a lot here.
a chunky one.
Very chunky.
Chunky style.
Time for a quick zoom.
Another sea star there.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird. What's it doing there?
Lounge it.
Just hanging. It's just cruising.
Bloated too.
I'm right here.
Goniasterida.
I'm ready to get on this rock and digest my food.
Oh, we've
Just
seen
like-
we saw this kind of before, I think.
Pretty.
Welcome.
I always
Wide,
found
please.
interesting seeing I forgot what it was, but it was like a time lapse of like of sea stars fighting each other.
Oh, well.
Oh,
You were saying Star Wars.
I was gonna say Star Wars, yes,
I mean, it is Star Wars.
but there's starfish fighting each other.
It is Star
That
Wars.
is Star Wars.
That is Star Wars.
That's what it's about.
Different type of Star Wars.
That's what
Yeah, some of the shallow water ones are actually kind of terrifying. They can move really fast, and they're
Yeah. Pictopodia.
carnivorous.
Speedy.
Those like sunflower stars that we get
Yeah.
in the northwest.
Wow.
That's a
They can go up to like a meter a minute, which for a sea star is impressive.
Yeah, no, they're super fast.
I barely waddle around that meter, man.
Looks like a dead bamboo that's been colonized. Can we get a zoom on it actually?
Breaks.
Whoa.
Okay, we will stable here. Oh, zoom in, please.
Rocking and rolling.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Is that a tunicate? No, that's a tube worm. I was seeing something. Actually, I'm not sure if these are tunicates. Sorry, I'm not sure if they're tube worms or crinoids. I'm thinking tube worm, and then as
I think there's a crinoid down low.
yeah, there's a crinoid here,
Other
but
green
then
ones are like
all
I think
these
they're
little ones.
hydroids.
They're
a
pupa.
These
different-
ones?
Yeah.
Hydroids?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
coming
look
up
at
The
that.
here.
tubed ones, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
So much life on
is
that.
being said in the science chat.
Oh, okay.
Cool. All right, come white, please.
Oh, and yeah, two
Cool.
anemones is saying.
What were the little ones at the very top?
Were they the hydroids?
Those might have been the hydroids.
True.
It's interesting we haven't seen none of those ferried sponges here.
Yeah.
It's really steep wall, none of the dead carcasses or anything. If they would be considered a carcass, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a dead animal. Let's look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll zoom in, please. Yeah, we'll come white.
Stalk sponge or
I was trying to figure out if it's a sponge or a tunicate.
It's a funny shape.
I think sponge. That looks like another
yeah,
bamboo,
yeah, it's right
maybe?
there,
Yeah.
yeah. I saw one down earlier too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's waypoint 3.
So 3 very regularly spaced rocks.
Oh, that looks so
Yeah.
creepy.
It's very weird.
All right, that's enough of that.
Is that another anemone here?
Yeah. It's not the yumpin one, though.
Zoom in, please.
I like the anemones.
Wow, it's really pretty.
Come on, Atlanta, get in there.
I remember seeing some big white
Nice.
ones on the Middle Ridge
Go wide, please.
up on the rift walls, and they had the biggest, you know, tentacles or whatever. I
Yeah.
mean, they were huge.
So I have a question coming into the chat right now that is asking if we can hear the sounds of dolphins or whales when they pass by.
I wish.
Right. We can see them, but does, I don't think Hercules captures sound, yeah?
No, it can. It's quite loud. The hydraulic
Oh, that's
up
right.
on there. That's all we would hear if we had any hydrophones or anything down there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to get something like really sensitive and then something very like a lot of processing power to cancel all that stuff out.
Oh, okay.
Not worth that.
Yeah. Looks like a bunch of sheep flows still that have flown over this edge.
Zoom in,
Another
please.
fish.
Yeah.
Oh, good Spock.
I think Josh spotted it first.
Oh. Is it the same one that we've been seeing, the same species we've been seeing?
Yeah, looks like a cusk eel again.
Swimming towards us.
There, Brisigigind. Aw.
Reaching out.
Look at that face.
Oh, how cute. Right?
What's up?
Yeah. It's kind of interesting, the
What?
No laughing. No laughing at the
Oh,
fish
it's like had this sweet little face.
So
Oh,
cute.
yeah, we're getting awes in the chat right now. Oh.
He knows he's a star.
Oh, he got stunned. It's stunned.
Right. It's like, hey, wait. Oh, but that is pretty.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah, the way it's
The big
back
eyes.
fin is
Yeah.
Right, the big eyes. Is their
Aw.
bottom
You
teeth
saying
or something
hello?
poking
So
out there
curious.
too? No.
face. Okay, come on.
Josh still wants to fish.
Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting. The botryoidal texture is almost in rows and lines on this steep scarp, as opposed to, it seems like early before, just kind of random.
Uh-huh.
Because these actually kind of collect rows.
Oh. Interesting.
Not sure what it means, but
Yeah.
Zoom
that's
in,
what it
please.
is.
What's that?
Oh,
I think that's another piece of detritus.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Wow. Oh.
Crazy.
yeah.
No, that was detritus. That one got
I
us.
was like, I was really working to figure out what that was.
Yeah, it
Like a
looks like
bloody
they've
tooth.
gotten...
Whatever it was, it's no more.
Sometimes your
And
mind
it's
just, like,
gone.
creates something that's just
It
not
looks
there.
like some of that flux event happened here, but it's already over, and it doesn't look like there was nearly as much as we were seeing at the previous site.
Yeah, because we are, but what, it was 50 nautical miles from the previous site.
Yes.
So we're pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see how there's a chunk here that's ready to break off.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
What's that? Or that's
It's
sand.
another fish here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I can't believe how many fish we're seeing.
Yeah,
Awesome.
compared to the rest of our dives, I
Yeah.
think we've seen the fish the most in this one.
Something's fishy.
Yo, zoom in,
Something
please.
fishy.
The piece there.
Yeah. Looks like
Oh, that's
another hypnoptid, maybe a halosaur.
Halosaurus, maybe.
Yeah, that face looks more
yeah, that's
halosaur.
pretty.
Wow. That one has bigger fins.
Gosh, look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow, that's a really cool shot.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a really nice shot.
Come wide, please.
You call that a halozoid?
Halosaur.
Halosaur.
It's the family.
I don't know how to spell that, but I'm just going to spell it.
Halo.
And then soar, like a dinosaur.
Oh,
Sour.
Yeah.
I spelled it like sore, like ouch, it
Oh,
got hurt, like a
Got
sore.
another stalked sponge.
Motoring through.
Bamboo up there.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty sparse corals.
These shadows are misleading.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. Oh, let's look at this one.
Yeah.
Going there. And something back there too.
Sponge in the background there too.
Oh, there's one in the back there too.
Yeah.
Zoom in, please.
Far right, top corner.
Looks like another bamboo. Maybe? Never mind, I thought I saw nodes.
Okay, we'll come wide.
Yeah, premnoid or premnoid.
Mm.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Can we look over at the sponge?
Yep, heading on over. Zoom in, please.
Yeah, that does look different than that other stock one that we saw.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Go come wide.
Great, thank you.
Cucumber.
Yep.
Yes.
Is that another sea cucumber?
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, it looks like a shadow. It's a shadow.
I was just pointing at the coral there.
The shadows are really deceiving.
Right. So what is this composite? This
Looks like there's something here, maybe. Did you
Yeah.
see that?
Or is it a shadow?
It might be
I
a
know.
shadow. Or maybe it's just something dead.
Only the
Yep,
shadow
that's
knows.
just a rock. The texture on this rock is very deceiving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love looking at all the parts where it like has broken and fractured and stuff.
Mm.
It's pretty neat.
So now the way that these rocks are looking right now, could it appears as if they just all like slip down the side of the slope together and then stop. Like it looks like one piece of rock.
Right.
Is it one piece made up of a whole bunch of rocks, or?
Well, I mean, it could be just one sheet flow that came over that kind of has a pillowy sort of texture to it.
Okay.
Or, I mean, you'd have to dig in a little deeper, but it could actually be even a talus ramp where it's all welded together with manganese crust too.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
an anemone or a shadow?
It looks like an anemone.
Zoom
I
in,
think
please.
you're good on that. I agree.
It looks like the one that we were looking
There's
for
something,
earlier.
there's a cucumber up above
Oh,
it too.
no.
That's a
It's a
shadow.
shadow.
What the heck?
Not.
That should be a game.
Oh,
Shadow
oh,
or...
babe, but there's a
There's the
cucumber.
Oh, see, that's why we zoomed in.
That one's all sandy.
Aw.
That is
Oh,
very
that rock.
cute.
These rocks are getting us.
I need
Oh,
to take
that's
a
cool.
bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiky.
Oh,
You gross.
Very
Hygiene.
cute.
nice. Actually don't know what kind that is.
Welcome, my please.
Well, looks we have about 10 more minutes on our watch here.
Yeah. Oh, let me take a look here. So we don't have any questions in the chat. So, yep. We have a few more minutes on this watch. So if you have any closing questions, please share.
Zoom in, please.
Oh. I didn't even
It's a
see
dead
that.
sponge.
Oh.
Not a great looking rock.
Yeah, like that one that we saw at another dive. I was just looking at a picture of these. It looks like the Leaning Tower of Italy or something.
All right, welcome, wide, please.
I'm just worried these rocks are going to get a complex if you keep saying it's just a rock.
I was wondering if you were going to say something. Let that one slip past. It's just a rock.
Is that
You're not
tunicate
just
or
a
something
rock.
there?
Yeah, let's look at that.
Oh, there's actually some things happening up here.
Zoom in, please.
Looks like some...
That looks dead, that one in the middle.
Yeah.
But on the bottom there, that could like be a crinoid.
Let's slide over here to this sponge.
There's a little ophidiidae next to it. Little star.
Where?
It's here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, good Spock. I was looking at that other mark on the rock there. What is that?
It's a shrimp.
I know on that rock down there. It looked like
Oh.
a coral or
Oh,
something.
it's an anemone. Yeah,
Oh.
missed it.
Oh well.
Oh, wow. Let's look at this. Is that a really, really long sponge?
Zoom in, please.
Yeah, it's really tall.
The old holdfast on the bottom.
Right?
Yeah, you
I
can
was just
see
looking
an
at
old dead one up there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's interesting. It looks, and it's, the stalk's got something on it. Maybe
Oh, yeah.
hydroids or something. Is that a, what
Is that a
is on the
squat?
bottom
Is
there?
that a squat lops?
I don't see the big claws.
Oh, I see where you're
Yeah.
looking.
I couldn't tell what that was, some sort of crustacean, but
Yeah, we can wipe this.
okay, those are hydroids on the stalk.
Big one.
There's another shrimp.
It's pretty barren,
Get a
except for that cool sea cucumber.
Oh. That's kind of cool.
nice
Yeah.
fissure.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Or in Iceland they call it the yar.
Ooh, what's in
Whoa.
there? Let's look at,
Oh, hey, we got some things happening there. Cool.
yeah.
And on
It's a
top.
sponge.
I won't
Let's get
make you,
it.
I was going to say, I won't make you sample them.
No
Let's get it.
sampling.
Zoom in, please.
Oh, that's a cool picture.
Yeah.
Screen cap that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Ooh.
Oh, look at all those.
Little coral in there?
Yeah.
Right?
Wow. There must be a current that goes through there.
Yeah.
I don't know what those white corals to the left are. Are they alive?
I'm not sure if they're alive, but the other ones look like they are.
It's probably a good sextant photo.
Yeah, I'm taking some.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh, look at that. That's so cool.
Wow.
Ah.
It's hard to tell the scale.
That's really neat.
This is so good. That's so cool.
And then there's, looks like a bunch of corals coming up on this ledge.
Oh, that's so cool.
Should we pop one here, you think, if we have time?
Yeah. Yeah, do we have time for a Niskin?
Sure.
I mean, Meredith will be
You're
here in a
welcome,
minute.
Yeah.
She can tell us.
I mean, this is the first, decent amount of
Yeah.
coral we've seen.
This is way more than anywhere else. It's mostly been fish.
I'm interested what the coral is on the other side of that rock.
I can't tell what it is.
I want me to retract.
That
Sure.
rock looks really cool, though. Just the markings on
I
it.
might have got it all the way, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it seems like you did.
Seems like there's more coral on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is
It's just
getting
one
good.
and those are all
I have to
shadows.
leave.
It always
It's
happens.
actually
I know.
Yeah, we have bad luck, huh? But at least we find the good stuff.
I mean, I thought those fish were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
We did see
Especially
some
that
cool
cute
fish.
little
Big-
Basisidus.
The big eye.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah, that one was sweet.
Throw the porch light on for me.
Porch light. On.
Okay, number 1, I guess. Did that pop?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Niskin fired.
That is sample 116.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Got some arm action in Atalanta.
All right, so unmuted, we'll or you're muted, is going to officially start muting. Our watch is over, and we're going to transition you guys over to the sea pickles. Thank you for spending time with us in the deep sea at seamount, unnamed seamount number 13. Enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Malamapono ahuiho.
So far.
I want to look around here. This just got really cool.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta leave.
Yeah.
Of
Agree.
course. Look at that. There's sponge like stuff in there.
I
Not
guess
crazy.
those
Pretty
ship's still
amazing.
moving though, eh?
Yeah, it
I guess
is.
I gotta keep going.
We
We
could
might want to
stop it.
stop. I think we
Yeah.
should stop the ship because it's this
Bridge
is a
now.
pretty cool area.
Yeah. Can we hold position? Should I go back a little bit?
Uh,
As it keeps swinging, I could go back like 20, 30.
I think we can keep going.
Okay.
Where are we on here? Like just the
Waypoint
same
2
kind of
something.
pattern,
Yeah.
but just completely changed.
Looks like there's some really cool stuff like right underneath. Oh
Yeah.
no, it's just more of the same.
It's pretty amazing.
Radio check, radio check. Everybody hear me? Radio check, radio check.
Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning, sea pickle team.
Good morning.
Good, very, very early morning.
Thank you, we will.
Hello, everybody at home. The sea pick was taken over. And it looks like we just got to the good stuff, so I'd like to thank our opening act for coming out here and getting us ready.
Twelve to 4.
Hello there, back row.
Hello, hello, how are you?
Nice. Wait, I'm gonna turn on.
I might want to try to grab a rock from that pile. I don't know.
Rock pile time. Roger
So
that.
far, they haven't really been able to get rocks because it's all cemented over, so this seems like an opportunity on this cliff.
Sure.
Starting off with a bang.
Yeah, we like that. Kylie, I'm just
Coming down? Raj.
yeah. Would you also turn to face me since we're stopped here?
I am facing you. Oh, Raj, you're underneath me. Do you want me to wait until you get out in front of me?
No, I think we're stopped here. We don't think we're gonna swing too much more.
Okay.
Rock pile. Yes, yes, we like this idea. Yeah. Okay.
Feels wrong.
that is wrong.
Raj.
So you thinking these rock piles here, or do you want a little upstream?
I think this seems alright. If we can get a little zoom maybe so I can see it better.
Roger. Sorry, what was that, Kevin?
Can we zoom on the rock pile a little bit so I can see it better?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and push on in there, please.
Zooming in.
Yeah, those are some great rocks, especially right on the lasers.
Okay. I like that. That sounds good.
Okay.
We're going to do a flying grab.
Sweet.
All right, Chica, you ready?
I'm trying. Yes, I'm just getting set up on the everything else.
Full wide, please.
Full wide.
Camera. Lights, light. Hydraulics, power.
Back here.
Waiting on comms.
Roger.
Is it the one just to the lasers, left of the lasers now?
Yeah, like that little two pile there, I think is what.
Or the one above it, above the right laser now? Can you tell us straight for me again?
You're over the original one I pointed at, but if you can, I mean, if you want to grab this big way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roger.
Raj.
This was the original one.
I have comms. Oh,
I'm just going to wait here because
Craft on, valves on.
Kylie, I'll fly you in since
Okay.
it's not really a good landing spot for me anywhere.
Raj.
I get.
Maybe you can just reach. Or just don't do anything. That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to index. Sorry. That's light.
I'll look up a little bit so you can see your joints.
Okay.
Oh yeah, nice rock. Starting a little ahead.
No worries. I'll just...
When I interrupt the vendor here. Nice grab.
Very nice.
Go ahead and push in a little. Okay, give us...
Yeah, it's a little crusty, but I think that'll be good.
Okay.
Excellent, thank you.
Okay, come wide.
Is there anything floating in the starboard bow there?
Nope, all we have is a rock.
Oh, sorry, your audio levels are quite low. Would you mind saying that again?
Oh, sorry. I moved my microphone closer.
Oh, yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah, we have nothing floating, just a rock.
All right, Roger. I'm going to hold here.
Raj.
Switching over salvos now.
Roger.
Coming out.
What box is the rock currently in?
Box D.
D, Roger.
Yep.
I'm going to come out a wee bit.
Oops,
So
sorry, that was my fault.
No, you're good. I just don't like that we don't have the cow catcher there.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to fit in a small one.
Try rotating it. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so E or F, is that all right for you guys?
Yeah, you can just drop in whichever's easy for you. Maybe F. I think it's slightly. Is it the same size?
They're the same size, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so whichever.
Okay.
Excellent.
Nice. Very
Nothing
nice.
but bio box.
Was this sample 117?
It was. And that went into F, just to confirm, right?
Yes.
Cool.
That is correct. Then we'll actually have to boogie because we still had a little swing in us. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Dive self coming on.
Thanks.
I want to start moving.
Roger.
Oh, do you want to actually stand by there? I just need to get the slope. Thank you.
Okay. It was 100K on that.
All right. Let's get up this thing.
And I brought the red book up, so
Yep.
I'll just put 100K for craft.
Sure. You want to turn back on the bender too?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that was off. Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll just do that this dive.
Yeah.
Raj. Okay. Okay. Both are back on.
Roger. Thank you.
Looks like a big anemone over there, hanging on to a coral.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a big flytrap anemone hanging off a chrysogorgid coral.
Nice. Yeah,
Sorry.
we got some nice diversity of corals in this area.
Yep, there's bamboos in here, chrysogorgids, and some crinoids. They grabbed a Niskin bottle right as we were coming up the stairs.
Nice.
Oh, and up in the corner there's a, looks like a hemicorallium. A little bit of everything.
Okay. I'm just going to recenter up my camera now that I'm a bit happier spot. Wow, this is really steep.
Raj steep.
Very cool. You want to go ahead and push in a little bit past that the vignette there on the side. It's just a little bit of flare from looking up a bit higher.
How's that?
No, you're great. All good. And Kylie, would you mind giving me the port rail cam, please?
Raj.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to get a bit out of here. And then, Chris, what's going to be our target bearing? 255, Roger.
255.
Interesting.
I'm waiting for the... Okay. So, it's the DC groundfall updated 4 seconds ago.
Okay, and it looks like the craft's still on.
The power, right. But, okay, Raj. So, gotcha.
All good.
I only turned the valve off.
Sorry?
I said I had only turned the valve off.
All right.
Because when it's working, that's okay.
Right. I'm going to turn this guy off.
Okay, you turn in 255 now.
Okay. Reg.
Oh, that was a question.
Oh. Still early for me. I'm actually going to have us come up a little bit.
Okay.
Just so that we get Argus in a better spot before we
do that.
Do all the things with turning the head around. And Chris, would you mind actually pulling back up the map? Sorry. So we're going to kind of skate along the contour then? Roughly. Okay. All right.
See the cliffs changed in lithology from a kind of a thick, massive flow front that we started in to these kind of thinner, more crumbly flows. We seem a little less corals on this section of it, but you're still there.
What's interesting is a lot of these corals look like they've been heavily predated. A lot of them are missing most of their polyps.
Yeah, I was noticing that. You kind of only see the polyps at the end of the tip. One very enthusiastic starfish moved through the area. Can we have a zoom on that little guy on the bottom of the screen, if possible?
Sure. This guy down here?
Yeah.
With the haircut?
Yeah, it looks kind of like he got split.
Sure. All right, go ahead and start your zoom there, please.
I think that's a hemicorallium.
Yeah, the meadow does have a thick stalk, so I'm wondering if it did lose something.
If this is hemicorallium, all it would take would be a just like rock bouncing down the wall, and it would shatter it. So that middle branch is probably a couple 100 feet down.
Pull wide, please.
Pull wide.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm looking at the bubble cam. That is a cool shot. Too bad we don't have like a cool HD camera there.
Weather's okay.
Roger, thank you.
It's a bubble cam shot down. That's about a 5.8.
For rock climbing's sake, you mean?
Yep.
It's on channel 3 right now.
Very cool.
Vertical relief.
It doesn't look like there's many places you could place protection. You might have to bolt it.
I think that's a joke within the rock climbing community, is that?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay, are you?
I'm gonna come up a wee bit.
Okay.
So we have a question in the chat. I guess this could be directed to our ROV pilots, but if something large were to come by Hercules, is there some type of sensor, or would we just be able to see it in the camera? Is that our only type of warning? Like if a giant squid was coming by or something.
Oh.
I think, yeah, definitely the cameras. Maybe a sonar. We might see it maybe in the sea print. Or maybe you could map it with an orbit.
You could map it with an orbit.
Most likely. The orbit is generally looking downward, though. Sometimes we have it forward facing so we can see up ahead. We have used it to find methane bubbles and stuff at methane seeps. So we can see pretty far out with some of the sonars, certain types of things.
Can we zoom on that yellow? Is that yellow?
A stick?
Yeah.
Sure.
It looks yellow on that screen, but not on my other
Push on
screen.
in there, please.
Yeah, I think it's just a stick.
Dead stock.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Come ahead and come partial wide.
Partial
So to
wide.
see the texture here.
Yeah, very thick ferromanganese right here.
Oh.
That's
All right, go
pretty
ahead and come
cool.
full wide, please.
Full wide.
Yeah.
That's a nice. That coral there down at the bottom, is that the one we have been seeing, the hemicorallium?
The one in the bottom right corner?
Yeah, or is that
no, that I think is a primnoid, but it may also be a chrysogorgid. It's hard to tell from this far back.
The white one at the bottom?
Yep.
Oh, Raj. Yeah. And then the pink one definitely is a chrysogorgid,
yeah,
right?
the pink one is definitely chrysogorgia.
Okay.
There's another stripped coral to the left.
Yeah.
Two.
A lot of predation. 255, Raj. Correct?
Yeah. Let me know whenever you're ready to start going too.
Yeah. Roger. All right, Chris. Let's do conservative moves for this
Yep.
bit.
Breach nav, 10 meters, 255.
Sorry? Bottom of the ocean to the van. There's just a lot of little wiry corals here, isn't there? Not really too much.
Yeah, I think this is all, it all looks like bamboo skeleton, and it all looks like there'll be little patches of polyps at the end, so it almost looks like they've been predated upon, but I'm not seeing any like fleet of predators, so it's hard to say what's going on.
Wow. My altitude currently is 47 meters. So that's really and we're still going up the wall. This is a really cool feature.
Yeah, very dramatic cliffs here.
Oh yeah, look at the brow cam. Looking right down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Liz, or not Liz, sorry.
Can we zoom in on this one?
Yeah, sure thing. Go ahead and push out in there a bit, please. Get a better light on it.
Another little chrysogorgid.
And over to the left, you can see another one where it's all stripped except for a little bit on one branch. It looks like a bamboo.
Give me a little scope there, Kylie. You want to give me a little scope? Oh, Raj. Go ahead and push in a wee bit more if you can. I'll try to get us a better shot. All right, go ahead and come wide. Windshield washing here.
That's the technical term for that? That's appropriate.
Oh, Tim, your levels are also quite low.
Okay.
Do you want to do introductions to get the levels right?
That would be great if we have a break in the operation a little bit. Sure.
Yeah. All right, so I'll start. I'm Onye, your Science Communication Fellow. If you're just tuning in, We are now exploring our 6th dive site for the expedition near Johnston Atoll. You can learn more about our expedition by checking out our latest blog called Connecting Ocean Exploration to Conservation in the Central Pacific. And yeah, you can stay tuned watching our live feed as we explore the deep. And yeah, send in your questions and we'll do the best we can to answer them.
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Conrad, a marine geologist from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Sitting here providing detailed information on geology and very vague and inaccurate information on biology.
This is Meredith Everett in the Science Right seat. I'm a geneticist at NOAA's Northwest Fisheries Science Center, where I work with NOAA's Deep Sea Coral Research and Technology Program, doing the genetics and taxonomy of deep sea corals and environmental DNA work on them and their associated communities. And kind of the reverse of what Kevin said.
Hey everyone, I'm Chanel Vidal. I'm a PhD student from Arizona State University, where I'm studying the microbiology of Antarctic permafrost. And I'm here as an ocean science intern, logging everything we see and hear. And I would love to answer any questions about choosing a school or major if you have any.
Hey, I'm Chris Krasnowski. I'm here as a ROV navigator and high-resolution mapping specialist. And other than that, I am a postdoctoral researcher at the University of Rhode Island.
Hey folks, my name is Jess Sandoval. Part of the ROV team, flying Herc for tonight, and just, you know, I don't know. This is this is not my best intro here right now. I'm sorry. I'm still waiting for my good nap. Kylie, you should take it.
Tonight only, Jess Sandoval.
Yeah, apparently I'm unemployed tomorrow.
One night only, get your tickets now. That was a great intro, actually. It was very memorable.
Great. That's wonderful.
I'm Kylie. I'm sitting in the Atalanta seat. I'm from Fall River, Massachusetts. I only do this ever, so.
That's what you leave me with. Okay.
Sorry. What do you do?
There's the intro. Or the lead-in. My name is Tim Dwyer. I am to Kylie's left, sitting in the video engineering seat, managing video feeds and recording all the video imagery from the dives. And I call Friday Harbor, Washington home.
Tim, your volumes are, I think, excellent.
Thank you.
Just a FYI.
Yeah, this is the best we've heard you the whole time. Sounds great.
Is it possible to grab some rocks to the right, or are we waiting on something? Oh, there's a fat sea star.
Wow. See, predation event.
Yeah.
This might be our culprit.
He looks guilty.
Yes, we can definitely carve some rocks there, right? And then did you guys want to zoom on this guy?
Sure.
Okay. Good, I'm do a quick zoom there, please. Thank you.
Looks like he's just about done polishing off this coal.
Yeah.
And now he's just using it as a hammock.
I was just going to say, he really looks just like that, yeah.
All right, go ahead and come wide there, please.
Okay, so I'll come down to like 11 or something, because we're stretched out, right? So we're going to get a rock from right here?
No, I'll get it from over here, so you good.
Okay, 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
With all of the polyps just left right at the tippy ends of those branches, I wonder if that's this point where the sea stars get so heavy they just fall.
Well, that makes sense. It also allows the coral to keep living if it has something to build off of.
Gives it some dignity.
I would love to see a sea star fall off of a coral.
That heavy. I wonder if it would just sink. Like, the widow stars are graceful, but I can't imagine.
I have so many questions.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So craft power's on. I have comms. I'm coming up on valve. And I switched the cameras, DC bender, and sensor off.
Roger. Sounds great. All right, Kevin, you want to let us know what looks like a lot of fun for you?
Yeah, anything in this area that can move looks pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. Coming
Great.
Or maybe this one too.
Roger. All right.
All set?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll just fly again.
Raj.
That's a big boy.
Just look at it.
That one would be smaller.
Look at it. Which one? The one in the front of the porch now?
Just kidding. The one that that is too big.
This is too big?
Yeah, that might be a little big.
Raj. I think that's actually consolidated.
Yeah.
Any of them?
Can you poke around over here, see if that's loose, or?
Yeah.
I'll fly you up a little bit.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, go ahead.
That guy's loose. Does
Yeah, we can grab that little guy and put him in A, or one of the starboards.
Nice. Looks like it's heavily altered, hey?
Yeah, it's got something on it.
Is that okay?
Yeah, can we have a zoom?
Yeah, please push in.
Pushing in.
Thank you. I'll do that. And just that's good there.
Doesn't sound like a happy satisfaction sound.
No, yeah, we might as well just not take it. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Come
It looks
on.
pretty pervasive. So yeah, we'll try a different spot later.
Okay.
This one looks
Okay.
pretty cemented.
All right, I'm going to keep the ship moves coming.
Yep, sounds good.
Bridge nav, 15 meters, 255.
Right back where you belong.
Perfect. Leave no trace.
That's right.
If only people did that when they pulled teeth. There you go. Right back where you belong.
There, come on. Okay. It's off. Craft. Bender, sense. Camera.
You can do me a favor.
Yeah.
Can you get Mongo and rotate the jaw 180?
Yeah.
So the lower jaw's out.
You got it.
Thank you.
No problem.
At least this way we don't beat up our hoses.
Raj.
You can kind of see the ridge structure straight ahead. It's just a long sheet flow that's completely cemented over.
That's cool.
You mind if I just turn to get that in the Atalanta view and then I'll turn back?
Yeah, sure thing.
I swear I'll turn back.
I promise.
I'll be a good Atalanta.
Yeah, if you guys want to push in on it, we can have a nice Atalanta shot.
Sure.
Zooming in on Atalanta.
Ugh. Sorry, there's a lot of heave. Let me come out a bit.
Coming out.
Like there. Like the care? Will it stay? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That works for me. Just treat Herc like a flashlight.
Thank you.
So Kevin, what do we know about this particular seamount?
Not much. It's a geo. It has a very flat top. You can actually kind of see evidence of step features on the flat top, so it kind of eroded down as it went. It probably went through some
Oh, right, please.
ocean highs and lows as it kind of subsided. So you can get it carving out little beaches in different areas. But overall, it's definitely a wave eroded flat top seamount. The age is uncertain. It's probably either like 105 or 70 million years. One or the other, most likely. But completely unsampled and unexplored, so we have no idea until we get the ages back. Basaltic, we're currently going up kind of a, it looks like kind of a rough ridge terrain where part of the seamount potentially collapsed, where you have these steep cliffs and then big rubber fields below it. So we'll hopefully continue to get these large cliff features for a little while, and then we make our way up the carbonate platform and then onto the top.
Bridge nav, 15 meters, 255.
Actually, you want to also frame this one up on Atalanta just so you can show the sheerness of this place.
It's pushing in on Atalanta.
Maybe that helps. That's kind of neat. So I'll wag my head a little bit this way. We can just kind of look down the valley.
Yep, you can see this
Atalanta.
steep valley formed by probably mass wasting of this cliff surface.
And then back over this way.
Very cool.
Yeah, super awesome.
That's a highlight. It looks sort of, I'm looking at the brow cam right now, looks on channel 3, it looks kind of pillowy below us.
Yeah, it seems like we're kind of going through a variety of lava flow structures. Sometimes they're sheet-like, sometimes they're pillowy, sometimes they're kind of thin and blocky, like almost like it's just a debris field that then got covered by another lava flow. A variety of structures. There's a Halothurian, most likely.
Oh, yeah.
You can kind of see all the little corals, but no, there's some small ones. Like a whole little lip full of them.
Oh, yeah.
On the bottom right of the screen. Bottom left side.
Oh, yeah, those are all, I think those are all chrysogorgids.
Oh, nice overhang. Oh,
Yeah.
my.
Yeah, can we get a zoom on those?
Ready to go. Look at these guys.
Got a hairy little chin.
Big chin, yeah.
You know, they were
Gonna push on
growing
it a
like
bit,
that on, in a similar way on a rock somewhere else we were. I don't know if I was on this watch yet or if I was on the other one, but it was just like this, where they were like sort of like upside down hanging off. It wasn't a steep feature like this, but it was a rock that jutted out that they were all on the bottom of, hair chin-like.
Yeah, you see that sometimes. It's probably something where the flow is getting concentrated beneath
so I'm just gonna
the feature.
Can you come partial wide on her, please?
Partial wide.
Thank you for the zoom. It's very cool.
Yeah, no, totally.
Sako has ID'd these as Remulogorgia militaris.
Oh,
beautiful.
little military corals.
That was really good.
I'll get some bottom lighting here. Oh, I blew it out. Never mind.
It's an adjustment, isn't it? Like you turn it on and then just like let the video adjust the iris, you know?
This might be one of my favorite things we've seen on the dive so
Maybe
far.
not.
Go ahead and come partial wide, or full wide actually, please.
Full wide.
Nice. There's a big sponge off to the left on it.
Oh, wait, yeah. Wait, why were we looking at that part? We can just look over here.
It just keeps
Is it an
going.
octocoral too?
There's a little mushroom coral and a bamboo there too.
Wow. Just keeps on giving.
I'm gonna, while you're...
Yeah, go ahead.
Just that much.
Go ahead and push on in here, please, center screen.
Would this be considered like a garden?
This would definitely be a coral garden.
This little squat lobster looking guy, or not a squat lobster, but a crustacean.
I believe that is a squat lobster.
Never mind. Stand corrected. I was correct.
Yeah, come partial wide, please. No,
Is it a good Niskin spot, or is it just too much of the same?
That's good.
This actually wouldn't be a bad spot for a Niskin.
Cool. I say we pop a Niskin.
Yeah.
Pop a Niskin.
Go ahead and push on in here quick, and then I'll get set up for Niskin.
Raj.
Very nice glass sponge. Vase.
All right, full wide, please. And then you want to come full wide on Atalanta, please?
Yeah. Thank
It's like
you.
a crinoid potentially, or just I think a crinoid off in the distance. Ooh, big old sponge.
Wow.
I'll get on top of this. Oh man, that would be a cool image. Okay, anyway, we'll get on top of this little knoll here, and we'll take the Niskin here.
Yeah, it's a fantastic coral garden.
And
Okay.
full rack back. Perches on. I'm gonna fly over the feature here, Kylie.
Yeah, Raj.
Meredith, I'll get us kind of position over this knoll. Is that all right for you?
Yep, that's just fine.
Okay. Ooh, cool looking down. All right, I'll hold it here.
Okay.
You get your pick of the litter.
I know, I was going to say, I'm not really even sure.
Let's go for 2. The yellow.
Is that 2?
No, yellow guys 2.
I know, I was, okay, Raj.
Nice. And popped.
Raj. I was trying to figure if, remember if they go top to bottom.
Left to right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Just to confirm, that was Niskin bottle 2, right?
That's correct.
Thanks.
2 as in 2.
Well,
Raj. Okay.
So now, you guys want to look at that sponge real quick before we mosey?
I would love to. You can look right down its mouth right here.
Yeah.
Now, is that the official term, a sponge mouth?
I believe the technical term is an oscula.
Go ahead and push on in on the
That sounds like a fancy word for mouth.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead and push in tighter if you got it on the pores.
It's interesting, it has different structures on the outside versus the inside.
Yep. Just increase in surface area.
Sorry.
It's perfectly lined up in the still camera, although because it's white on a black background, it's almost guaranteed to be nearly impossible to photograph.
Go ahead and come partial wide, please.
I agree.
All right, full wide, please.
So if a piece of a coral were to break off, like the top piece of it, could that
Bridge
then
nav,
attach
15 meters,
to
255.
a rock and grow?
Can you repeat that question?
Yeah, if a piece of a coral were to break off, like the top or one of the
Oh, he's
branches.
departed off the coral. Do you see it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Could it then like attach to a rock?
That's a little bit species dependent, but some of them can.
Cool.
Yeah. So some of the plexaurids can do that, and I think some of the paragorgids can do that. In shallow water corals, actually, that's one of the things that they do for restoration is you're able to fragment corals and then kind of glue them down and they will reattach and grow again.
Huh.
There's a continuation of that coral garden. Very nice.
Yeah.
It's all on the underside of these lips.
They're all kind of oriented in the same way over on the left.
Yeah.
Getting even better.
So they're going to be facing towards whatever the current direction is. Maximize surface area towards the current. And there's a, is that a...
Predator.
Yeah, is that a fat little sea star?
Yeah, looks like it.
So that's another Goniasterida star there in the background. Looks,
There's-
and it's in a feeding position.
There's
Go
the
ahead and push
gardener.
on it in there, please.
The feeding posture.
Yeah, that's a very classic sea star feeding posture.
That's how I feed. I bow up, arms out, water predators.
Interesting. All right,
That's
go ahead,
a
come right,
posture
please.
that says, I have extruded my stomach.
Ew.
Oh, look
I
at
couldn't
those
have said it better
long
myself.
spicules.
Did you want to look at the sponge real quick? Go ahead and push on in there a bit, and then I'll get going.
It's got the hazy cloud around it. Those are all really long spicules sticking out on the outside of that sponge.
Let's get myself away from the wall a wee bit. Yeah. Don't want to touch that.
Nope.
No, that would be an unpleasant sensation, I am sure.
That's what the spoon's for, yeah? The tongs.
Yes, the spoons of science.
All right, go ahead and come right, please. I will mosey back and get boogieing. Mosey and boogie, Raj. That's like good names for dogs or animals for you.
Mosey, Boogie, and Raj.
Yeah. 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 I'll just name my children after it instead. They really hate me. Would they though? Those are cool. Unique. Boogie. Nobody else is gonna have them. Yes, it's true. But don't you think I look like a boogie? Like what?
I don't know. I was going to say more of a Mosey.
I'm a Raj.
Let's be honest, yeah.
I feel like anyone named Boogie gets beat up in school. I don't know. Times are changing. It's true. Okay, I'm coming down on my delta. Our butt cam is pretty cool right now.
Breach nav 15255.
I was looking at mine. I was like, not really. I think I caught it at the end though. Can you come wide for me?
Wide on Atalanta.
Tim,
that's fine. Yeah. Not really into the corporal punishment.
Okay.
So
Gracias. Me
if
either.
you see something, I mean, I need the octopus hands to manage like
everything, yeah. Right? So I try to like ask, and then, but if you're busy, I'll just do what I need. All right, Kylie. What? Yeah, I know. You see the sonar coming on.
Thank you for asking, though.
No problem.
More of this Remulogorgia.
Yeah, it seems to be a distinct line, predominantly on underhangs. I wonder if it's like a laminar flow through the area.
Yeah.
Or if it's just the underhangs that help.
They're all about the same size, making me wonder if this is all one settlement event.
Oh. Big family gathering. How does a coral settle on the upside down on a lip?
The deep sea world wants to know. Very little is known about coral larvae and how they, at least deep sea coral larvae, and how they determine where they settle and how they settle out. You'd think that if they're going to settle on an overhang like that, they have to be motile, probably.
Interesting. Motile?
Yes.
They're walking.
Ability to, yeah, or swimming.
Yeah.
Spelled with an X.
Well, it seems like it's just mobile, and they spelled it with a T. Just to confuse people.
Why not mobile?
Because CT isn't pronounced B.
Late night semantics.
Bridge nav 15255.
Words like motile are what you get when you've combined a Germanic language with a Latin language.
It sounded similar. It had the same meaning, but it's, the application is different. So I suppose
So
I'll accept it.
I just looked it up. Motile is actually used specifically for biology, and so it's to refer to the cells or gametes or single-celled organisms capable of motion. So it's less of a it's more specifically attached to biology.
We're biology. What do we ever say like a thing ambulates? Because I know I say that about my aunt. Like, she's 91, when she's like walking, she ambulates.
What is that?
That's the medical term for walking.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if like we ever use that for other biology.
No, we just say walking.
Or say motile.
In biology, mobile would be capable of being moved around, aroused, or excited, capable of spontaneous motion, while motile is having the power to move.
Oh, okay. Much clearer on this now. Thank you.
So like self-propelled versus just kind of moving around in the currents?
Yes.
Okay.
One is more passive, one is more active.
There's another big fat sea star.
And a crinoid there. Can we turn just to the left and look at this? I think it's a primnoid.
Yeah, sure.
That's a very nice primnode.
I could be wrong. It could be a bamboo.
It's got a lot of branches.
Yep. Could only see the base of it as it was coming into frame.
Oh, really? Go ahead and start your zoom there,
Help
please.
yourself,
Go ahead and push on a bit more.
That is a bamboo, I think. Looking for nodes. Actually, it may be a primnoid.
Yeah, I can't see any nodes.
Yeah, I can't. Well, I got a little bit.
Is that one right there?
Yeah, there. And then it looks like it's branching at, yeah, that's a bamboo. I can see branching at the nodes.
What is this stringy stuff coming off of it?
That'll be part of a ctenophore that is sitting on it up higher.
Oh.
Roger.
Well, we can see it.
There's a couple
Where
of
is
crinoids.
Tina?
Some crinoid. There's
there
the
it is.
ctenophore.
Interesting. Weird. Sorry for my heading changing here. I'm going to start looking down. Roger. Pull away, please. Interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Meredith,
Mm-hmm.
you remember how we were talking the other day about those nomadic cells?
Nematocysts?
Yes, exactly. What do they do again? What's the thing? Like I remember that they are like the thing about the
So they are the
Nadirians that are special,
stinging
right?
cells.
Stinging. Okay, I
Yeah.
couldn't remember what they did.
Yeah.
Apparently, I couldn't remember their name either. But
So some of them are just sticky, but some of them are toxic. They have little firing mechanisms, and they fire a little harpoon-like structure.
Ow.
You can actually, if you dissect them out of like an anemone, which you can do kind of whole and look at them under a microscope, if you put a little alcohol on the slide, they will fire. You can watch it.
Oh, cool. Nomadicist?
Nematocysts.
Okay, thank you. I was trying to tell Jess about it the other day, but I couldn't quite remember the...
That's the word you were thinking of.
Yeah. I was like, you know those nomad cells? We're just like them. And I don't think my analogy works anymore.
So we have a question in the chat about when and how do unnamed seamounts get named?
That's a great question. There is a, what's the organization? Is it International Seabed Authority? There is an authority body that has the quote-unquote official names, and you can submit the names, and that's basically the official way to get it, and they'll meet with a committee and decide if they like the name, or they'll give it a different name, which is kind of rude. Or you can just publish all of it and then send them the names after you publish the papers on it and say, well, it's already there. That's a little more my strategy.
I like Plan B.
So this is going to be called Sea Pickle Seamount? Is that
This is Sea Pickle 1 and Sea Pickle 2 and Sea Pickle 3.
Oh.
What's that?
Yeah, we got a big move in.
Raj. Very big
We'll hold
move.
position here in a second.
Yes, please. Let's not do that one. Go ahead and start a zoom in there, please, Tim.
Nice bamboo coral there.
So this is just a considered a branch bamboo coral, and that's indicative of the clade, is that correct?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and come wide, please.
That's pretty.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a chrysogorgid of some kind.
Yeah, it's a long one. I don't know if I've seen one like that.
I think you like it.
Yeah, no problem. Go. You can stop at any time.
Go ahead and push on in there, please. Go a little bit tighter. Nice. Nice zoom.
Thank you.
How beautiful.
Yeah. A few of the polyps are retracted.
think this is Chrysogorgia genticulata.
Pull away, please.
Oh, wow.
Yep,